Alrighty, guys, what is going on, all you beautiful people? It's the Big E, and this is the Misty Mountain Gaming Channel. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to our Hardcore Hunter Challenge. I'm calling this a Survivalist. This is a class-specific hardcore challenge I've designed. Pretty excited about it. I think I've got everything tweaked. I've got everything honed in. I've got everything well-defined now. That first episode, I'd thought of it the night before, and I hadn't given it... I mean, I gave it some thought, but things played out in that episode that make more sense. So I'm going to have the rules on the screen, probably right over here somewhere. It is a permadeath challenge. The first time we die, that's it. Delete the character and the challenge is over. We're treating this like a real-life survivalist challenge. I know it's a video game. Bear with me, guys. Anyway, the big one here is we cannot use any mana abilities as a hunter. So that wipes out a whole bunch of stuff. We can't use Aspect of the Hawk. We can't use any of our stings, our like aimed shots, concussive shots, any of that. The pet is also going to be permadeath, but I am allowed to tame a new pet if our pet dies, and that is going to be the only single allowance of mana in the game, because it doesn't have anything to do with fighting, and it would make sense. You know, that kind of makes sense to me that we would be able to, as a hunter, train another pet. The gear rule, we can only wear what we craft or we pick up from humanoids, and this can be any quality. So we're going to go skinning and leatherworking. I think that's our best bet because we can make things for ourselves to wear. So if we're fighting a humanoid and it drops a pair of gray pants, we can wear those pants because that makes sense. He would have pants we can take off of his corpse. However, if we're fighting an animal, a bear, spider, and it drops a sword or a cape, we can't use any of that because it doesn't make sense. That wouldn't happen in real life that a bear would be wearing a cape. At the start, we also must destroy all of our items, and we did that. We got rid of everything. We got rid of our bow. Let me open my character. Got rid of everything. Got rid of our ammunition bag. Got rid of our ammunition. Got rid of everything we are wearing. Everything you see here is something we've picked up off a humanoid or something we have from a quest reward. Now, I think we bought the weapon, and we are allowed to buy from vendors, but we are not allowed to buy from the auction house. Talents, I'm going to allow talents, but you have to stick to the no mana rule. So that wipes out a whole bunch of talents. But my thinking there by allowing the talents is you can still pick stuff once you get to level 10. But if it uses mana, you can't use it. However, there are passive effects that might work for us in the background that don't cost any mana. So that is my thinking there. Professions are allowed, and you can learn all of them. But you can't have any of the buffs from, you can't have any buffs, I'm skipping down a little bit here, except for food. Food is the only buff that we're allowed. So if we eat a hearty meal, it gives us 2 stamina, it's 20 extra health. We are allowed that because that kind of makes sense to me. When you eat, you feel good, and you maybe have a health boost. That's my thinking there. Yeah, so cooking, we can only eat what we cook or pick up from humanoids. If a humanoid drops, I don't know, an apple, we can eat it. We can also use the meat that we get from animals, but we can't use anything that's already cooked. Like if a bear drops a pie, that wouldn't be a thing, so we can't use it. No hearthstone is allowed. We can only sleep outside, so that means no rested XP. Where's my... I got to put my XP bar up here for you guys. I will do that. Mounts are not allowed at all. When I was thinking this over at first, this was going to be a challenge that any class could do, but it wouldn't work. It would favor some classes a lot more than others. So I'm going to design a challenge for each specific class, but mounts are not allowed in the game. Buy and sell only from vendors. We are not allowed to use the AH, and I went over buffs. Only food buffs are allowed that we cook. Anyway, let's jump back in, guys. We hit level 4 last episode. There are 2 things the hunter trainer had, but there's no sense of us spending money on it because we can't use either one of them. Anyway, hope you guys are doing all right today. Surely do. I'm not doing too bad. Let's put, let me do this real quick. Let me get my XP bar. Let's put the XP bar up here for you guys to see. Actually, I'll move it over here since, take bar snapping off. Try to get it kind of centered. There we go. All right. That way you guys can see where we're at, how close we are. We got some quests to work on. We got to collect some mushrooms, some lilies, and some spider ichor. So Durenia, whatever her name is, can make an antidote for her friend who's poisoned. So let's go start doing that, guys. The mushrooms are here around the trees, she told us. Oh, okay, well, I didn't mean to do that. We're going to put the music on, and we're going to loop it in the background. We'll have the in-game music on for another episode or so until we get tired of it. I love the in-game music. I've mentioned this many times on the channel. Blizzard did an amazing job with the music. I mean, it is really well produced. And even though, obviously, this isn't something I'd listen to in my car or in the gym, but a lot of effort went into this orchestral type of, style of music. There's a lot of good music, creepy music for each zone. So we'll listen to it until it gets a little bit old, and then we'll probably go back and have our background music on, the chill music that I play in some of the other episodes. Let's also track this quest. We'll track both of these. We'll find the lily pads. This is the person we're gathering the ingredients for. The lily pads, the flowers, or whatever they are, the petals, are going to be around the lake area. Well, it's more like a little pond. $70 degrees today. Yeah, it's October 18th. We had 2 days where it got cold. Well, colder, for the fall. In the 50s, and then it was in the 30s at night. But it's warmed back up during the day. It's pretty common for here in the desert. I live in New Mexico. Warm during the day and cold at night. That's how that works. But I love this time of year, man. I love the fall. I love the fall more than I do the spring. Just because in the spring, the spring is nice too, right? It starts warming up a little bit. You can get back outside and start doing some stuff. However, if you are somebody who suffers from allergies like I do, it's a nightmare. It is a nightmare. But I got a subscriber on the channel. We did a couple of episodes with him. Tom's the Priest, on, I think it was on Finn. Yeah, I think it was on Finn. We were in Red Ridge Mountains, and he let me know something called Nasacort and Neilmed Rinse. I'm going to be looking into that. Said he suffered from allergies like I did, and he started taking that stuff, and he doesn't have problems anymore. So I'm definitely going to be getting some of that. Thank you, Toms. I appreciate that, man. We need some more mushrooms, and we also got to kill some spiders. So we're gonna do that. Gonna be careful. This is where things get hostile. It's kind of like a little invisible border here. We had a close call. Our first episode with the spider. We were way down, 30 or 40 health, maybe less than that, and we were poisoned. We happened to get a hit off. Getting our dagger skill up down here. Yeah, so this... Oh, I'm going to turn this... where's my... Got a little add-on. The only 2 add-ons I'm using in the game our bartender because I like to move the bars around so you guys can see. And so, you know, I'm on the screen, but you can also see the bars. And it also, I'm able to hide these bars. It keeps the interface cleaner. And I'm using the hide chat button, which is exactly what it sounds like. You turn that on and off. Keeps the screen a little bit cleaner. I like that. Yeah, poisons and hardcore challenges make me nervous. As soon as we hit level 5, we're going to run into Darnassus. Wait, is that what it's called? Yeah, Darnassus. And we're going to train up some abilities. We're going to pick up leatherworking, skinning, first aid, cooking. We will be able to use bandages. We can use all professions because that makes sense. You'd be able to do that in real life, right? You'd be able to cook. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm just running. I'm running away. I don't want to deal with 2 of them. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking right there. Yeah, let's reset the fight. Got to pay a little bit more closer attention here. Let's back up a little. Should be good. So we're getting 2 quests done here. Oh, we also got the webwood ichor for the. So we just need 3 more mushrooms. So we'll finish up the sacks, the poison sacks or whatever they are, and then we will run back, get both of these turned in. There's another one. Oh, so I was gonna do this. So these boots we picked up off of a spider. So I'm not. The way I'm playing this wouldn't make any sense. So we're not even gonna have the benefit of selling it. All this other stuff makes sense. Makes sense. Excuse me. Snap spider limb, ichor, that kind of stuff. And I'm going to try to be mindful of that. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me get a drink. That was a lot of drinks. Have a little bit of flavored vitamin-enhanced water there. I might leave this bag open here. Well, just pay attention to what we get, you know, in the bag, what we pick up off of which mob. Yeah, I've not played Night Elf. We've not played Night Elf on the channel. I don't believe we have. It's been a long time since I've been in this zone. A little poison on us. We're doing fine here. If we could get a hit in, that'd be nice. Can't use that cloak. Let's get rid of it. Because it dropped off a spider. Spider wouldn't be wearing a cloak. So let our health tick up a little bit here. So these are humanoids. Well, it says it's a demon, but see how he's got a vest on? I'm going to count stuff like this as a humanoid. He's wearing a vest, so if like a shirt dropped or whatever, I'd be able to wear that. That would make sense to me. Like I said, the idea of the challenge is I'm going to try to play it like we're out here in real life as we're trying to survive off the land. I've just noticed it's quite warm in my place right now, man. I just got back from the gym. My schedule's starting to flop over. Starting to stay up later and later. I was basically up all night. I kind of hate it when that happens. It's because of the freedom I have with my work schedule. I'm allowed to work whenever I want as long as I get work done. So I end up living like a rock star, right? Not always, but I usually end up staying up later and later, and then before I know it, I'm up all night and I'm sleeping during the day. I don't like it. But that is happening anyway. I went up to the gym about 2 p.m. About an hour and a half workout. Pretty warm outside. It's going to get cool tonight, though. I love it. Let our health tick back up. Yeah, we might hit level 5. Should have no rested XP. I need to move that bar down a little bit. Let me do that. Hold on, guys. Let's do that. Yeah. All right, got another Venom Sac. So our passive ability is Shadow Meld, which does not cost any mana. If we're in an area and, you know, we need to keep a low profile, we can use this. I don't think you can use this in combat. I don't think it would make any sense. I mean, I'll give it a shot if, like as the last... I should actually test it. I should test it to see. But if something is already... If we're engaged in something and running from something, I don't think that would break aggro. But let's actually do this. Let's give this a shot. Let me see what happens here. Yeah, I can't use it in combat. It faded out. Okay, good to know. The guy we need to get an antidote for is right up here, Iveron. Got some rain coming down. Oh, 1 nature damage every 3 seconds. Not that big of a deal. It would be a big deal if we only had, you know, 10, 15 health left. Yeah, then it would be a big deal, I guess. We'll have a quest to go into the cave. And I'm going to avoid that until these mobs are green for us. And then even then. But I do know this cave. I remember it. The mobs are spread out pretty far. There shouldn't be... I mean, these spiders move around a little bit, but I don't think there are any pats. But we'll be careful, because caves are generally a bad idea in a hardcore challenge, in my experience. Can't use that shield. Got us pretty low right there. You can see I'm kind of avoiding the cave. I'm trying to hang out on the outside. So we can buy a bow or a gun from a vendor. You can buy from vendors. But the difference between buying from a vendor is, I don't know, 90% of them, they only have the white gear, as far as I know. Can't use that. Boy, that would be nice to put on, though. I think that was 31 armor. It's not a lot, but it's something. This is a level 3, so I think we're okay here. Being a little bit low. So I've changed up my release schedule just a little bit. I mean, not really. I'm going to be releasing... Everything's going to stay the same. The order is going to is slightly different. It's going to be the Gnome Warrior, then an episode of Minecraft, then the Hunter, then this Night Elf, and our Fable Let's Play. I'm going to call it Fable Fridays. I'm going to be releasing that once a week on Fridays. Just for... so I can keep up with this, you know, with the releases and also my work. But I am enjoying that Let's Play on Fable. I played that game in 2005 when it came out originally. I think it was 2005. I had a great time with it, and I'm having a great time with it again. Not the best drop rate on this, but let's get rid of that. I'm going to keep this bag open so I can see what goes in there. We need 2 more. Level 4. Yeah, the rain makes it a bit harder to see. I guess these can't stack. Yeah, he just refreshes it. It's good that they don't stack. A little bit rough there. We just need one more. Gonna wait till our health gets back up a little bit. Let's see if we can get lucky with our last spider. These spiders blend in to the environment pretty well. Here he comes. See what we get for XP here. We get a decent amount. Okay, can't use the belt, but we did get our last venom sac. So let's go get 3 more mushrooms. Should be growing around the trees. Where are the mushrooms? We need the mushrooms. There's one. Okay, we've got one here and one there. That'll be our last 2.
It's too far away.
It is too far away. Also, we'll check out some druid jokes here. Or some night elf jokes. Some night elf jokes. I think I've got a silly. Should be... where's my silly? Hello? Do I have a laugh one? Okay. All right, let's make a new one up. I want to check out the night elf jokes. I just make a quick macro. See if we can get something where it looks like it's laughing. Yeah, that'll work. Anybody doesn't know, you can... all kinds of emotes you can do in the game. Let's put this up here. Let's check him out. See what he has to say.
I don't mind the gnomes, but I'm always worried about tripping over one.
He doesn't mind the gnomes. He's just always worried about tripping over one. Night elves are the tallest character in the game, pretty sure. Hey, let's check back in. Hello.
I am honored.
You should be. Please collect the ingredients, Survivalist. I did. Thank Alun that you have gathered these ingredients so quickly. Thank me. I'm the one who did the work. In just a moment, I will have the antidote prepared. The antidote is ready, Survivalist. Please see that Iveron drinks it. There's something that you should know. The antidote, it only will remain viable for 5 minutes. You must get it to him in time. Speed be with you. Okay? So we can wear this because it's a quest reward. I'm allowing things from quest rewards because that makes sense. You do somebody a favor, they give you a gift. However, both of these are... We can't use this, and this is garbage.
Goddess watch over you.
But we will do this. And where was the other thing turned into? I think we've got a guy up here. Yeah, I think we'll definitely hit level 5. This means we'll probably take a run over to... well, we'll take a run... Actually, is that risky? If I stay on the road? There are some high-level things out there. Actually, I don't think we have to go all the way there. Dolinar? Is that what it's called? I think is right in here. We'll probably go there. Greetings. Did you gather the venom sacs? I did, my friend. Thank you, Survivalist. When I return to Darnassus, I will compare the venom with these sacs with the venom of other spiders. It is my belief that it will have properties linked to the recent growth of our new world tree. This is an upgrade, does more damage. It's a little bit slower, but I don't mind that. We're going to take it. And there's level 5. We're going to put this on. We're going to trade that in. We'll be selling all this stuff. Keep the bags kind of straight. Webwood egg. Now that I have the spider's venom, I'd like some live specimens to study. Unfortunately, capturing a living giant spider is more than I can ask of you, young hunter, and a giant spider is more than I can handle myself. But if you can find an unhatched egg, then delivering specimens will be much easier, and I can arrange for the unhatched spiders to be contained. There must be a nest deep in the Shadow Thread Cave. Please search for an egg in the nest and return it to me, okay? We'll be taking this, and we'll be taking the Woodland Tunic. A Shafala. Oh, I got to get this, let's get this item to our man here before he dies off. We got to go up this way. Yep. So anybody who doesn't know, level 5 is when you can train professions. And to the best of my knowledge, the primary professions, I think, are only 10 copper. They're very cheap. The secondary professions, cooking, first aid, fishing, I think are a silver or close to a silver. It's kind of backwards, but that's how it is. Should be able to avoid these spiders. He may give us like a revenge type of quest, like go kill the boss spider, it poisoned me. But, you know, my response to that is, why were you in the cave in the first place, man?
I am honored.
Oh, Survivalist, I'm so glad you have returned. What is this? I knew Darinia would be able to help. He drinks the antidote. I'm always getting into trouble, and Darinia, well, she always manages to help me out of it. I'm feeling much better, but I think I will sit here for a while longer until I feel completely better. Well, and I was hoping you'd clear a path for me through those vicious webwood spiders. All right, we'll take the mail piece. Maybe it will sell. Okay, no follow-up from him. He's just going to chill. I'm not going to go in the cave yet. I want to play this smart. It's really easy to die. It's really easy to get cocky and overconfident. But we are going to do it. But right now, I want to get professions done. Oh, I just ran right over a spider. Not paying attention. Yeah, so I think that place is called Dolinar. I might be wrong there. I don't remember, but there should be some trainers there. Maybe not all of them. But the run to Darnassus could be a little bit risky. There are some high-level stuff, and they will see us from a long way off. So even if we stick to the road, you know, that's how that works. The higher level something is, the further away it will see you. To a point, you know. Also, we got rid of our Hearthstone. That is also in the rules. I think I put that in the rules. Delete your Hearthstone. Basically, delete everything. I would even delete the backpack, but there's no way to get rid of it. But that would make it a hell of a lot harder because you would not be able to carry anything. I should have stopped and sold some stuff, but no worries. We will be back here. I do want to do that quest. I don't know. It's probably better to not actually do the quest. Greetings, young hunter. Can you offer me aid? I have a package of herbs that I must deliver to the town of Dolinar. I was right. But I still have business with the druids of Shadow Glen and cannot yet leave. Can you deliver this package for me? It must be sent to the the innkeeper. The innkeeper. Keldamir. Sure, add to Dolinar. It lies along the road to the south. Okay. We'll take the food. It's a quest reward. We can do that. We could use some food. I don't know if I specified. I'm going to allow, you know, we can interact with vendors, buy and sell from them, and it would make sense that we could buy food from a vendor, but I'm going to play this a little bit RP. I'm not going to buy any food from a vendor. I'm going to, if somebody gives us food as a quest reward, we'll take it. Okay, I got to be careful here. But this guy lives off the land. Survivalist lives off the land. He makes his own stuff. He hunts, he skins, he uses the meat to cook on an open fire. So that's how I'm going to play this. Level of these things 6. Okay, we're not too bad. We should be able to get here fine. Starbreeze Village. I believe there are furl bogs in that area. This freak has a quest as well. We'll not pick that up for right now. Oh.
I can't attack that target.
Oh, I was trying to wave.
Can't attack that.
What the hell? Oh, I see. Okay, I got to change the bar. That happens. These keys are supposed to be bound, but I've got to switch this bar around here. This is my... See how they're numbered? So it will. Oh, I didn't finish off the jokes either. I'm distracted, guys.
I don't know about you, but I can't understand a thing those wisps say. I usually just nod.
You can't understand what the wisps say. Oh, we got Halloween happening already. Okay, well, today's the 18th for me. Starts pretty early. I kind of like this time of year in the game. I like the Halloween stuff. I did get the Headless Horseman mount on my main years ago on my Warlock. Let's turn this quest in. Yeah, I like Halloween anyway. It's a cool time of year, I think. I associate it with from being a kid when the leaves have changed. There's piles of leaves on the ground, that type of thing. The weather's nice. Hey, I might be of service to you, young one. Are you here to rest in the inn? Do you require a hearthstone? I do not. Can't use one because I sleep in the woods. Here's your delivery. Ah, yes, the delivery of herbs from Shadowglen. It's a shame Porthanius could not bring it himself, for we have much to discuss, he and I. But I'm glad to get the herbs nonetheless, and I'm glad you came. While you were here, please rest yourself. Heroes must keep their strength and spirits high, and I must find rest and solace whenever they must. Exactly for the words that I'm reading. To neglect one's peace of body and mind is a sure path to failure. That is absolutely true in real life. All right. So we can use that. These are quest rewards, and that's my old thing, so I'm going to sell these. Hello, my lady. Apple Bob. Let's see what this is. I think you get a buff from this. Food buffs are allowed, but let's see what this is. Restores 2% of your health per second for 24 seconds. Must remain seated while eating. If you spend at least 10 seconds eating, you will gain... You become well-fed and gain stamina and spirit. Doesn't say how much. I'm not going to allow that. I mean, we could bob for apples. If it was a regular apple, maybe I would take one. But
Feel free to browse.
all right, so let's sell off our stuff here. We'll save any white ingredient that is a potential we could potentially use for a cooking recipe. I do have enough to buy a bow now. 285. So we could buy a bow and some bullets. The chances of a bow dropping from a humanoid are really rare. I mean, it does happen in the game, but it is pretty rare. So I think, actually, you know what? I need to do my professions first. I'm not going to spend my money right away. Oh, I can't ask any of these people. Is there not like a guard I can ask? Okay, yeah. Let's ask and see if there's trainers here.
Hello.
They don't have that much money, and I want to train professions before we spend money on a bow. So let's see what we have here. We're going leatherworking and skinning. He's in Darnassus. Okay.
Farewell.
What about
Wish
the
you well.
leatherworker? Also in Darnassus.
Good luck, friend.
Okay. Not that far. Let's go do it, guys. We will go do this. I want to get this right away. We need to start skinning and gathering ingredients if we're going to survive out here. Got to pick up the cooking skill. So I'm thinking about what pet we might want to tame. I'm actually thinking about an owl. I've seen night elf hunters with their owls, and I can't remember what specific abilities the birds have. I think one is called Screech, which I think is good in PvP. Or it was, or it is, or it's going to be, or something like that. I can't actually remember. Oh, we had some Furbolgs here. I'm glad they took care of those guys, because they would have wrecked us. Let's pick this up. This is a roaming mob, so I want to make sure I get this. Let's see what this is. The road to Darnassus must be kept safe. Travelers heading from Dolinar to Darnassus have been reporting ruthless attacks by corrupted Furbolgs. Okay, important news and commerce travels to and fro Darnassus by way of this road daily. We cannot afford to have a rogue band of heathens terrorizing people. Take up arms in the name of the sacred forest hunter. Their den lies somewhere below this vantage point. Slay 6. Okay? We'll take that. We're part of the wilderness. We live there. We don't want corrupted Furbolgs killing for no reason. We'll take that. Let's kind of hug this side. Oh. Let's discover that. So it seems like the music is the same out here as it was in Shadowglen. So I was hoping it would be different. But yeah, we'll go with this for, this episode and maybe the next one. And then we might change it up and just kind of get some chill background music going. It does get repetitious. Especially if you're in Stormwind. I like the Stormwind music for one cycle, but if you've got Stormwind music on loop, wow. It's it's a little bit much. Oh, this isn't actually Dolinar or Darnassus. That's right, I forgot. One of the people are out here in this little village. Well, it's not a village. I don't know what you would call this. There's the Skinner. This is Randall Mainweaver. Yeah, 10 copper for the primary ones. We will take that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Oh, we've got the leatherworker in here, too. I thought she said Darnassus. Journeyman leatherworker. Hello, how are you doing? Apprentice leatherworking. This is a husband and wife team. Blizzard does that in the game. I love it. So a fishing trainer and a fishing supplier will be a husband and wife team, and from everything I've seen. Now, we do need to pick up a skinning knife, which we don't have, but I'm glad we didn't have to run all the way there. That's kind of cool. All right. What are we doing on time? Now we're about 38 minutes in. Yeah, so about that quest in the cave, I'm going to hang on to that quest. We probably will go in there, but I'm going to wait till we hit level 6 because I'm pretty sure the spiders are level 3, 4, and 5, or well, in the cave, probably level 4 and 5. It's good to be a level above stuff in a hardcore challenge, and especially 2. You want the mobs to be green. That won't always be the case, right? As long as if the mobs are spread out and they don't have any special abilities, yeah. You can fight a yellow mob. It's fine. But we're going to try to play it smart. Let's check out another joke here.
Who wants to live forever?
That's a immortal joke there. Yeah, you guys get it.
What? I didn't hear that.
So that joke, I didn't get that joke for a long time. He goes, what? I didn't hear that. They have gigantic ears. So that's the joke. Like, how could you not hear somebody with the ears?
Is that thing sharp? Could that thing cut me? I'm not immortal now, you know.
There it is. Another immortal reference.
Last night I went to an awesome stag party. You know those ancient protectors in Darnassus? They're not that old. Man, I was halfway through the Emerald Dream when I had to pee.
I've not heard that one.
I don't know about you, but I can't understand a thing those wisps say.
Okay, so that's
Just nod.
that's the cycle. So they're pretty lame compared to I think humans. The human has the best jokes. If you guys are playing and you didn't know about the silly, just do /silly, and he'll run. I think they have 5 to 7 jokes or something. The humans have the best ones, man. Let's see if we can find we need a trade supplier. Should be one here. Weaponsmith, light armor merchant, clothier, rogue trainer. Innkeeper, maybe back here. We need to get our skinning knife. Got a druid trainer. Okay, it's good to know he's here. Hello.
Greetings.
How's it going? There's Luftig. Cook. Okay, we need the cook and cooking supplies. Don't know if they're husband and wife.
What brings you?
Can only see the first name. All right. Yeah, see, the secondary skills are much more costly, so I'm glad I didn't buy the bow. But we want cooking. That's how we're going to survive. And we're also going to take fishing. Here we go. I'm not going to have any. I'm not going to buy any of this for now. But he has a quest.
Be with you.
Yeah. Recipe for Kaldorai. Long ago, the Night Elves were called the Kaldorai, a name that means children of the stars. I did not know that. Learning of the past is an important step on your path as a hunter survivalist, so listen well to what I have to tell you. It's interesting we're getting a lesson from the from a cooking trainer. I mean, I don't know why that's interesting. It just is. The Kaldorai have always taken much pride in their harmonious relationship with nature. This means that we only take from nature what is necessary and that we return it in kind. I like this. This fits very well with our survivalist challenge here. The balance has afforded us much, survivalist. Go out and collect 7 small spider legs, no more than that, and return to me. Excellent. And we'll learn a food that can give us 2 stamina, which is 20 health. We will do that.
May the stars guide you.
All right, we're still looking for a trade supplier. I think it might be general supplies. There's a herbalist and an alchemist. I'm sure there's one here. We just have to, oh, we're not a druid. I always associate night elf with druid. We don't need the druid trainer. We need the hunter trainer over here. I just do. I associate a night elf with being a druid. It's just a thing. I don't know why, but. Okay, well, I didn't see anybody in here. Let me look upstairs and then we'll run and check that building over there. It also could be a general goods vendor, but I don't think it is. Yeah, we got nothing up here. So we may have to go to Darnassus anyway, if I can't find food and drink, first aid. We're going to get first aid and a priest trainer. All right, well, we're going to pick up first aid. Yeah, we will learn first aid. Let me see, where in the heck is the... Surely there is a general goods vendor. Trade supplies, here we go. General supplies, they're up here. Okay. What is this guy holding? Like a flask? So we need a skinning knife. That'll stay in our bag. All right, and I think that's all we're going to want for now. And we'll get the other stuff that we need when we can afford it. So there's no rested XP over here, so we can chill out here. We'll hang out with these guys, but I guess we do have to call it 45 minutes in. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us, man. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm having a lot of fun with it already. I think this is a good idea for a challenge, and we're going to see how far we can go with it. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. You guys take care. Mr. Survivalist and I will see you in the next one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Peace.